Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. Before we get started, I'd like to apologise if there's any background noise in this episode. We are in the height of British summer, so it's obviously blowing a gale and pouring with rain. So there may be some background noise. I'll do my best to get rid of it in editing, but there may be some rain noise. So we are in the drought. We've got 4 days left. I was a little bit slow in closing up the floodgates on this big lagoon area here. So we don't have as much water as I would have hoped, but we should be okay. We've got this little bit here as well. I've turned off one of the water pumps. I'm thinking it might be an idea to turn off this other one as well. We've got one up here. Yeah, let's pause that one. We've got one up here, and a fair amount of water in this area here. Again, not as much as I'd hoped for, but you know, it is what it is. We're currently putting in some platforms across and some floodgates up here. So we're going to provide a secondary reservoir. I want to come out across here and put some in across this section as well. Okay, so what are we missing there? We are missing planks. Yeah, we would be. There's no water flow. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. I'm putting in a path across here so that we can build up some more floodgates at the end here and then take out this dam and just use the floodgates to store the water in this area. Yeah, without planks, there's obviously not a lot we can do in regards to that, so we're just going to have to plough on. We have plenty of housing space at the moment. We have 2 workspaces. That's going to be in our hauler's post. There we go. The system works, folks. Who knew? Right, so really all I can do, I think, is spin on, except we could get some more logs in, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's bring ourselves a path out here. And stick ourselves a lumberjack on there. And then we'll set these trees here to be cut down. And then we'll be able to come down here with the path and put in floodgates on there as well. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Right, I will spin on through the drought, I think. Yeah. We do need more births. Yeah, we have 4 children. We have 4 of these breeding pods. Do we want any more? Maybe? Yeah, let's try one more. Let's stick one more in. We'll stick it there. And we'll bring a path around like that so we can fill that space up with breeding pods eventually as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, and I will spin on. Okay, halfway through the drought, we're doing okay. Still got plenty of food in terms of berries. We have, you know, some kohlrabis. They are being grown. Yeah, they're being grown and harvested. That's fine. We've got some more cassavas coming in, but we can't do anything with those for the moment. So I'm going to switch this over to kohlrabi until the end of the drought. So they'll focus on getting these in. That should be fine. Somebody in the comments mentioned to look at these blocked off channels. And it's not a terrible idea because this section here does run all the way down and empties over here with the rest of this flow. But if we blocked this off and opened this up and one of these, we could channel water through into this section and eventually down and out into this section as well. This wouldn't hold water during a drought because it's one block higher than this, so it would all drain down into this section. If we put floodgates across here, it would maintain some of that water. That's not a terrible idea at all. So I think probably... I think probably putting floodgates across there. Yeah, floodgates across there, open that up, block that off. We'll channel some of that water this way. And then we could maybe put in some floodgates at the end here. Yeah, not a bad idea. Obviously not at the moment because we're not producing any planks. We've got our woodcutter over here. We've put in some more log storage, so our log storage is increasing fairly rapidly. We've got a fair amount of trees to cut down, so that's all good. Yeah, it's just a case of getting to the end of the drought and then seeing what we're going to do next. And honestly, improving our food stocks wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's have a look. What crops could we put in? If we put in soybeans, we need to also put in canola. We'd also need to put in an oil press, which uses 50 horsepower, costs 120 science. We can afford to unlock it. But we would also need to build some form of power. Because I don't think these 3 wheels... Well, 2 wheels, because I haven't connected these up yet. Hang on. Where are we? Power. Let's connect those up before the end of the drought. Yeah, I'm not sure those 3 wheels are going to be enough to power anything else on this circuit, really. So we'd probably want to put in the Wheel of Pain. And for that, we'd need more beavers. Because that takes up to 4 beavers. I mean, obviously we can use just one to start with, connected to an oil press. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. But where would we put it? Yeah, the wheel and the oil press could go down there. That's no problem. And then we could put in another one of these fermenters to make soy. But we need a farmhouse to grow canola and soy. And really over here is the best place for it, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, okay. So let's bring ourselves a path along there. Really should have left space to put a bridge in across here, shouldn't I? Oh well. Never mind. I suppose I could clear out some of those bushes, couldn't I? Let's do that. Let's ditch some of these bushes. Get rid of you and get rid of everything up to about there should be fine, and get rid of those. Yeah, and then we can build... In fact, we could just save a bit of hassle, couldn't we? Just put steps down. So they can get across there as well to shorten their journey. And then we can put in some farmhouses over here. Alright, brilliant. Right. 1 day left. I'll come back at the end of the drought. And there it is. The drought has ended. The water is going to return, which is lucky because we have run out of water in this big reservoir here. Less than ideal. So we have no water in stock. We have some thirsty beavers. I'm going to open up this water pump as well. And hopefully they'll start pumping fairly quickly. Obviously all those trees have dried out, but that's fine. It'll take a couple of days for them to dry. Hopefully we won't get any deaths through dehydration. We shouldn't do. We should have enough to at least hydrate the beavers that are currently thirsty. Okay, right. Over here then I'm going to set up some farming. We'll start with just the one farmhouse and we'll put it in fairly central. And then we'll have a stand of canola there and a stand of soybeans up to there. And obviously we're going to need storage for both. So I'll put in like that. Oh. And leaving a space so that we can build on top of that. You are going to be for... where are we? Canola seeds, and you are going to be for... where are you? There we are. Soybeans. Okay. Let's spin on till the water returns, shall we? Okay, there we are, the end of the day. I'm going to whack up their working hours so that we actually get some water still coming in. Because we do still have some thirsty beavers. Most of them have had some water during the day from what was pumped out of this section here. So that's all right. Come on, let's get some water back, shall we? There we go. So now all three of our water pumps are pumping water again. So hopefully we should be able to start giving some of these beavers a drink. Obviously, they're not happy. Okay, start of day 3. We have no water still. We have a couple of thirsty beavers left. That one's hungry by the looks of it. We have plenty of food, so that's not a problem. Yeah, we should be all right. We should have turned the corner there a little bit. What I am going to do is I'm going to set up... no, I'm not going to put it there. No. No, 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 no. Come on. Delete that, thank you. I'm going to put it out here. Yeah. I'm going to put in another water pump out here. Like so. And I think we'll prioritise it as well. Get that done more quickly so we can get a bit more water in. Okay, our planting has started up over here. That's fine. We've now got 8 unemployed beavers. I've turned the lumber mill back on. We really do need more beavers. So, let's build ourselves another breeding pod there. And we'll prioritise that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give them a day or so to sort of build back up with the water. Hopefully build back up with the food. We'll switch you back to cassavas and we'll switch you on as well. So hopefully we'll start now producing some fermented cassavas and bolster our food supplies a little bit. Okay, yeah. So I'll spin on for a couple of days. I'll let them get the building work that they need to get done. We've got a set of floodgates over here that I've set up to block this end off. Yeah. Yeah, going to need to give them a day or two to get back to a decent place. So I'll come back then. Day 5. We are doing a bit better. We've got a bit more water. We're doing all right for food. Could really do with some more, but that's in progress, as it were. We are a bit low on beavers. We have 6 spaces in our hauler's post, which is how we can tell how we're doing, really. I'm putting in some additional housing up here because we will need it sooner or later. We only have 4 spaces left. We are getting births and growing ups, which is helping, but it's taking a little while. Down here, we're working on getting our bridge and our floodgate systems set up here. I'm going to put that at 0.8. I think I've got these set to 0.8 as well. I do. That's good. What are you set at? You're set at 0. Yeah, that's fine. You're not really doing anything at the moment, so that's absolutely fine. Until we get across and put in another floodgate on this channel, that's going to be useless. I hope that we'll be able to drain all of the bad water that's produced during a bad tide out of that. If not, we're going to have problems. Yeah, I'd need to get rid of that and then get rid of that. And that's a little bit of a trek. So we'll have to hope that that can cope with the bad water coming through there. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, other than that, we are literally just waiting. I am in process of putting in a large power wheel over here. It's just waiting to be built. There's no rush on that because we need the oil press as well. And for that, we're going to wait until the canola has actually started seeding, which isn't going to be that long, I don't think. No, another few days. About another 5 days, and that will start to seed. Hopefully we will get this floodgate built before the next drought. Not going to guarantee that. We should do. We're not producing a huge amount of planks is the problem, and obviously that is going to need a lot of planks. Although, so that one has the planks it needs. For some reason we're starting in the middle. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I have no idea why they're doing that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, food-wise is improving. Okay, we've got some fermented cassavas in. We've got a few kohlrabis in. We've got plenty of cassavas to be fermented. Obviously, it just takes a little while. Although we do have plenty of power on here. In fact, what do you take? 120. Yeah, we might be able to get some more stuff on that line. Maybe. I'd rather mess that up by putting that there. Although, we could just put another one next to it, couldn't we? We could. We're not going to just yet, because obviously we're still short on workers. Yeah, so that's basically where we are. I'm going to put that in. I'm not going to assign any beavers to that for the moment, obviously. But when that's built, I will then unlock the oil press, which is 120 science. We have 340, that's fine. And when we get a few more beavers in, I might put in another inventor's hut. Yeah, the number cruncher takes a lot of power. A lot of power. And we don't have metal blocks for it yet anyway. So I might put in another inventor's hut. Just tuck it in the back there so we've got 3 running. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, I'll spin on a little longer. Day 8 and we are starting to catch up. We've got our floodgate in down here. I've set that to 0.8, so that should flow reasonably well through here. We might get a little bit of flooding, but it shouldn't be a major issue. Looks like we're just getting our stairs built over here, so that should, in theory, help with transit around this area. Come on, how long does it take to build a set of steps? Come on. Who are you? Jazzgid. Come on, there you go. Excellent, well done. And that will also give them the opportunity to have a wet fur bonus crossing over there. Now, I was going to put in a platform across there to remove these dams, but because we have this over here, we don't need to. So I will demolish those. And then I will demolish that path, and I'll just demolish those. And I'll replace it with a simple platform bridge. There we go. So that's now turned this into one reservoir, held back by the floodgates here. So that should help, in theory. How are we doing with this? We are waiting another couple of days, another 3 days before that's ready. We have 6 spaces in our hauler's hut. I've put in some more housing. Yeah. Okay, we're doing all right. I think we're full on wood storage, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. In which case, let me... Oh, you know what? Let's just do that. Build that across there. I suppose I could just put steps in there, couldn't I? There we go. And we'll prioritise those to get those done first. Then we can put some more storage for logs on top of that. How are you doing? You're waiting for logs. Good lord. Probably need a builder's hut, don't we? What's that, 100 to unlock? We don't have the beavers for it at the moment. No. Let's put in some more breeding. There we go. Up our population a little bit that way. Right, I'll spin on for another couple of days then. Okay, start of day 11. We've just got the drought warning. We've got 3 days left on that. I'm putting in a second farmhouse here because our soy and canola seeds have just started coming in. We have 4 available spaces currently, about to be 6 available spaces in our hauling post. Our power wheel is in. Obviously, it's not connected to anything at the moment. But now that we're going to be harvesting some canola seeds, we can look at opening up the oil press. 120, we have 495 science. And we can put that in just there. Yes. And you are going to be making oil, obviously. Okay, in terms of storage then, what do we need? 120 for a medium tank. Let's get that open. We'll pop that in next to this farmhouse here. Leave ourselves a little bit of space for more stuff to connect up to this power grid here. And you are going to be storing canola oil. Okay. We'll wait until they're built, and then I will put in a larger water storage for... a larger storage tank for water. In fact, I can probably put that somewhere around here, can't I? Or should I put it up by the housing? Probably best to put it up by the housing. Let's do that now. Big old water storage tank up by the housing. There we go. Right, so they've got some building to get on with. Hopefully that will be done by the drought. So in the drought, what do I want to do? I just want to close off that one, and that one. And that should give us plenty of water in this reservoir and plenty of water in this one here, as long as I time it right. I'll try and time it a little bit earlier than I did last time. Oh, thank you, autosave. Very useful. Right, I'll spin on till the start of the drought then. There we go. 6-day drought. I've closed everything up. We should be okay, in theory. We haven't had any additional flooding yet. And it doesn't look like we're going to get any because they've already stopped flowing. Excellent stuff. So we've got a decent amount of water in this reservoir. Decent amount in this reservoir. I'm going to turn off these 2 water pumps just for the moment. Just to maintain that for the drought if we can. We should have enough in there, and we should have enough coming in from our 2 pumps here. I've put in the medium tank here, so we should be able to store a decent amount in theory. Although, you know what? Let's pop in another water pump. Oh, come on. There we go. Pop another water pump in there because we've got plenty of water in this reservoir, and we don't really need it for anything. We're not keeping anything hydrated except these trees. And they'll survive longer than 6 days without water. So that's fine. Okay, so we've got our oil pump in here. How are we doing for canola seeds? 132. All right, what do you need? 50 horsepower. So you'll be fine with 1 beaver on the power wheel there. Come on. Wake up. Catch up. You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there. There we go. Right, we've got 1 beaver on the power wheel, in theory. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay. I'll hurry up and get working. So, we'll wait until we've got a stock of canola oil. And then we can start fermenting some of these soybeans that we're storing as well. In fact, we're probably going to need more storage. So let's get on that straight away. Like so. There we go. So we'll store soybeans and canola seeds there. And over here, we can store ourselves some fermented soybeans. There we go, once we start actually fermenting them. Which means we're going to need a fermenter. So, let's build ourselves a fermenter. And we can put that right there. And you are going to be making soybeans. Okay. I'll spin on. Okay, day 16, so a couple of days into the drought. We've completed the storage here and over here. Waiting for the stairs and the platforms to be built. And obviously, we don't have any planks. So they're not being built. Neither is the second platform over here to hold our other water pump. So I'm putting in temporarily another lumber mill on here. So that we can actually produce enough planks to get the rest of this building work done. And then I don't know, I might leave that there, I might remove it. We will stick ourselves another beaver on the power wheel though. We're doing okay in terms of beavers. We've got some space, but we are going to need more housing. I'm going to wait until we've got some planks so I can actually extend the platform walkway across here. Yeah. Forgot about that. There we go. The drought is over again and the water is returning. Not that it matters, because we have plenty of the stuff. Still loads of it in there. Still loads of it in our little reservoir down here. So that's great. Let's turn on our water pumps down here as well. We have 136 water left in stock, which is okay. Still plenty of food. We're building up a stock of kohlrabies now that there's better food available for them to eat. We've got our fermenter in here making fermented soybeans. We still have a bit of canola oil left, which is good. Still have some canola seeds, which is also good. I'm considering leaving this industrial lumber mill in here. We don't really have the beavers to fire up everything yet. What are we doing there? We need 175. We're producing 236. Probably, if we get rid of one. Yeah, okay, we'll run at overpower there. That's fine. I will turn on the fermenter here. I'll really do need the gear workshop as well, but go on then. And as soon as the water comes back, we'll have power for those. That's fine. Okay. Everything else is going well. What is the next thing we want to look at? I do want to think about using this as kind of an additional irrigation channel. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to bring the path along there. I'm going to put up some steps there, and then yeah, if we come to there, and I'll build across there, and then we'll put in floodgates behind it. That should be fine. That's step one. We'll bring ourselves a path across to there, because that's one higher. We can put steps in if we need to. I've done the same down here, just left a little gap in case we need to come up onto this side. We'll need floodgates in here. And honestly, we can just pop those in like that. Where else? We'll need them across here as well. So let's bring ourselves a path around here. Like so. And then steps down. And come across to here. And do we want to put floodgates in there? Yeah, we probably do, don't we? Maybe. No, we don't need floodgates in there at all. No. We want levees. Because we want to force all the water down through this way. Okay. Yes, I think that's right. And then we'll just need to destroy those 2 blocks there. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's right. Okay, good. Right. We'll let them get on with that. We have reached a well-being of 9, which is nice, and that is holding. So I think we can probably look at improving that a little bit more. Let's get ourselves some showers in. We'll need to set up a platform there for them, and then yes, all along there like that. Excellent stuff. Right, that's a lot of building work for them to be getting on with. I'll spin on till it's all done. That might get us to the next drought. Right, halfway through day 8. As you can see, our showers are in and being utilised. Our floodgates here are in. I've got them set to 0.8. The barrier has been removed over here. Our levees are in. Whoops. Our floodgates are in over here. We just need to remove these barriers. We'll up the priority on those. I'm also building another house up here because we're running out of housing space again. We currently have 2 unemployed beavers, which is nice. The only things we've currently got not working, we can actually shut this down because it's got no trees to collect. That's fine. Is now this lumberjack and the industrial lumber mill down here. We've got 3 unemployed beavers. Wow. Okay, everything is going all right. We are producing plenty of food. We've got nearly 1,000 food in stock, nearly 500 water, and it looks like all of our water storage is pretty much full. So, nope, did it again. Always go to the wrong one. Yeah, let's have some water storage over here. Because we are going to start building up in this area as well. Quite what we're going to build up over here, I don't know. But we're going to build something up over here, definitely. Right, there we go. The water has started to flow through. Now let's see if it works. Well, it's taken a little while to flow through and start filling this up, but it does seem to be working as intended. It certainly hydrated all of this area here. It will fill up a little bit. I've got these set to 0.8, as pretty much everything else is, I think. Oh, these are set to 0.7 because we were getting a little bit of flooding. And I've set it down just in case the water coming through here causes a bit of backflow as well. We might get some flooding, but we can always lower this further if need be. Yeah, that seems to be working fine. Excellent stuff. Right, let's just make sure it doesn't flood horrendously. There we go. Okay, so it's starting to flow through there now. That's basically taken 48 hours to fill this section here. But that has given us another reservoir that we can put in water pumps as and when we need them. It's given us a lot more fertile land that we can use to grow crops. Yeah, that's good. That was a good suggestion. Thank you very much. Whoever it was, I can't remember. I will put your name up in a caption. Thank you. But I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We're doing well. We've not really got into any of the new stuff, really, so that's still to come. We've got those platforms, which we need metal for, which, yeah, coming across here is the best plan. Right. How wide is that? Is that 4 across? That is 4 across. Right, let's build ourselves a suspension bridge there. 600 science points. It's most of our science points, but that's okay. We have 7 unemployed beavers, so I'm also going to build another inventor's hut here to boost our science. And I'm going to open up this lumber mill. How are we doing for wood? 580. Pretty much maxed our storage. That's fine. I won't bother turning that on then. Okay. How are we doing for everything else? Plenty of canola oil. Plenty of canola seeds. Plenty of soybeans. Not a lot of cassava. Okay. In which case, let's clear that. And we'll fill that with cassava. But we will leave it there for this episode, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Please do continue to give me comments down below. Thank you very much for all the people who have. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.